All right, I'm going to talk about Safaree and Eric and Mena real quick. And I'm talking about Young Jock and his wife, what she did to him on some program. So, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live or drop a video. I'm going to try to keep this short, simple, and sweet. All right. So Kobe sent this to me. So I'm gonna play the audio.
In the hospital bed with this man's son.
Hold
It's obvious me and Safaree will never be. I was in the hospital bed with this man's son. That man didn't care if I made it through that pregnancy. That man didn't care if I made it through that labor. I really have fought through some dark time. Like literally, I couldn't get out of bed, guys. There was days I could not eat, but at the same time, I have to face my kids and I gotta act like everything's okay because I'm the only one that feeds them on a day-to-day basis. Like I had to drag myself out of that dark place. With my first son, because I had to hustle so much, I sacrificed so much time away from my firstborn, and I'm still trying to make it up to this day. And this is stuff that I've confessed, and been vulnerable with to him about. That's why it's weird that he knows traumatic experience I've had of being a single mother once, and then he turns around and makes me a single mother twice. I've already come to terms that Safaree will never really take accountability, and that's fine. He don't owe me nothing. All he owes now is his kids, and that's all I care about.
Safaree, do you want to say anything at this point?
Mom,
Grow up.
shut the up.
You can cuss me out. I'm cool with it.
Speak, bro, because there's somebody out there like you. So you got to speak, bro.
I want you to be able to speak and not us speak for you. So if there's anything, this is the time.
I don't even know how to start.
It's obvious me and Safaree will never.
All right, so my whole thing is, one traumatic and bad experience. Why would you do it again? And she looked stressed out. She looked thin. She looked dope fiendish. I'm not saying she owned nothing. You heard what she said, what she went through. And why would you take yourself through that twice? Was it the sex? And these are the women, these are the men that these women really love to go for. Hate to say it, these are the women that these women really love to go for. This is what they like. And then they want somebody else, another dude to come in and pick up the pieces to the puzzle. And that's unfair to him. I know she probably feel that her kids deserve better and she deserve better. She need to know, what an actual partner, I won't say husband, I think it was married, actual husband is. But girl, you took 2 strikes, bruh. And, he sat there, he ain't had nothing to say. And at the end of the day, what can he say? I think everything she said, I think everybody can see it was truthful. He wanted to live his life and run the streets. He knew he can have his cake and eat it too. Ain't nothing else to speak on. He knew he could have his cake and eat it too, and she allowed him to, hoping that he would change. You can't change no dude, bro. Believe me, you can't change nobody. She probably thought him having a kid was going to change. That's cool. He didn't change. Move on. And I understand through thick and thin, right? But damn, baby girl, you look like he took life from you. You let him do it to you again. What made you stay? You loved the man who had never had no love for you. He ain't even had no emotion up there. Girl tried to get him to bring some emotion up out of him. Sorry, y'all. They might be barking. It must be Amazon. And she want him to bring the emotion up out of there. Wait 1 second. mean, sometimes Amazon deliver quick as hell, and the dogs never know. But my big dog, he in the cage. He on punishment right now. But yeah, I mean, I want to know what made you stay. You know, that's the $1 million question. What made you stay? Was it the sex? Because how can you love a man that much that don't love you? And like I said, a lot of these women are attracted to toxic. They're attracted to toxic relationships. They're attracted to toxic men. When a dude want to do right and be with them, they don't want to be with him. When he want to, provide and do everything and be faithful, y'all not attracted to him. Y'all want to start shit with him. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, what made you stay so long to the point that you look like, you like he sucked life out of you, like he did the Shane song, "Your soul is mine." What made you stay? Was it fear you couldn't stand on your own 2 feet? Was you building a paper trail to get more child support, more alimony out of him? Was it a combination of things? You know what I'm saying? Did you not have support outside of Safaree? He said, I want him to be there for his kids. He wasn't there for the first one, it don't sound like. He wasn't there for you. He wasn't there for you. And he's somebody that put a ring on your finger through thick and thin. Now, did you have to force him to put a ring on your finger? Did he willingly do it? You know, you so happy to be out that relationship, until you found out you was only getting $4,000 a month in child support. These are the dudes that women love procreating with. What can make that change? That's the $1 million question. What can make that? What can really change that? More fathers in the houses to show their women on how they should be treated. I mean, sheesh. When I was growing up, there was a billion fucking movies to teach women how they should be treated. But I guess it's different firsthand. A lot of women don't know they ain't supposed to be pumping no gas. Dude supposed to open doors. And a lot of dudes don't do it no more because it make you look corny. It make you look weak. And the niggas that's doing that, they're the ones that get cheated on. They're the ones that like a fool. The baby ain't yours. You know what I'm saying? It's just like opposites attract. There ain't shit. Chicks get the niggas, the good dudes, and they get dogged out. It's messed up. It's messed up. You hear like guys like Andrew Tate say, well, I don't date any woman above 25. You know, cool. Cool. You know, everybody got their thing. But he gonna get his. Trust and believe. He couldn't even say nothing. What was to say? He was having his cake, eating it too. Cheating, doing what he wanted to do. Shit, it is what it is. She said she was a single mother while married, while they was together. I don't know. I guess they was married. It's wild, ain't it? Super wild. But that's what she chose to be with. And she really put iron. She put the pedal to the metal, excuse me. When they said through thick or thin, and she tried it, and she damn near gave her life. But ain't too much of nothing else to say on that tip. I mean, you just want to know why did you stay as long. But here we go right here. Let's see if we can cue this up. Jock and his wife.
I didn't say that.
But that's how you put it. You said you wouldn't want my son to be like me.
I wouldn't want them to do some of the things that you
have done. Oh, and I wouldn't want my daughters to do some of the things you've done. We're human. That's what I'm trying to say.
To do majority of the things that I've done.
Listen, what I'm saying is, when you talk about me, don't sum me up. Right? Don't sum me up on the worst side of me or what you consider the worst side of me. Because ain't nobody fucking perfect. So don't do that. That's what we're not gonna do. Because as a man, guess what? I got to stand on mine too. Because guess what? Let me tell you something. I didn't go to college. Guess what? Fine. I want my kids to go to college. So we can say that right now. I don't want them to go that direction. I want them to go to college. I can say that with you too. Right. But don't sit here in front of the world, in front of a medium, and say, oh, I wouldn't want my son or your sons to be like you. Hold on. No,
Not
you gonna put some respect on my name. Because at the end of the day, I'm successful. I take care of my kids.
Okay.
Ain't none of my kids out here in dire need of love and support. Okay. So we're gonna do that. Okay? Because I don't appreciate that. Because there's some things about you that I could say I wouldn't want my daughters to do.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna do that. I respect you and I love you enough.
I want this magazine to know
no. I respect the integrity.
Me. You don't want your daughters.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Be my guest.
I'm not gonna
be slighted, honey.
I'm not gonna do that. That's where we have to draw the line. Okay. Because I don't care because the camera in front of me or somebody's asking me questions. I'm not gonna reveal my everything that go on with me. Just like right now, you ain't gonna sit here in front of these people and tell what your credit score is. You ain't gonna sit here and tell them your social security number. You ain't gonna sit here and tell them what's in your bank account either.
I won't.
Okay, so some things are better left fucking unsaid and in the private, and that's what I'm gonna do. So when you addressing me, don't ever make it seem like I'm the worst of the worst, because I'm not. Okay. Because I came through and changed your life, and it wasn't about me having no money. It was about the integrity. It was about my integrity. It was about me standing up for you. It was about me helping you open your eyes to see things that no other man has gotten you to do. So when you talk about me and address me, please be mindful of that, because I love you for who you are, good and bad.
You know I love you.
But I would never say to the world that I wouldn't want my daughters to be like you, because then it makes me question, why are you with me?
I'm not with you for the bad things. I'm not with you for having outside.
Well, just don't ever say that again, please.
Okay, well, you asked me.
You got it in this interview. Don't let me you say that again.
Okay.
No, please, thank you.
I'm sorry.
I appreciate it. What you're not gonna do is do that.
I didn't.
All right, so at the end of the day, I would say this, right? At the end of the day, she want people to know the bad side of Jock, what she put up with as a wife, right? And she ain't got over it. You know, she said, well, having outside kids, that's fucking work. Now, I say this. Growing up with a black mother and being around black women, he didn't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Oh, just go ahead and say it. He would have said what he didn't like, what he didn't like about, you know, her, what he didn't like about her and what he didn't want her daughters to have with the traits that she had. He would have said some shit. She would have took it all the wrong way. And she would have held on to that shit. She would have been mad. And he would have been happy that women do this. Wait till you happy. Like, oh, nigga, I done won $500,000 from this sponsorship or whatever. Man, we about to pop bottles. So you don't like the way I cook, huh? You don't want your daughters to cook like me, huh? And women to do that, they wait till you at your happiest point, and they'll pull that shit out. And that's one thing I really, really do hate. And respecting him for not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. Respect. Big respect. But Jock already know he would have said something, she would have held on to it, and it probably would have been the end of their marriage, or she never would have let it go. Well, you know, you had outside children and all that. Like, bruh, you wait till this man get on front of the camera to rip him, but you still with him. So how that's me? That's why I don't believe on taking no personal relationships on the internet and dogging somebody out. Now, if the shit over with, I still don't believe in that shit. Honestly. For what? You see women dog they nigga out to their family, dog them out on the internet, and then expect the family to be cool. And now you got to go to their get together. She done dogged you out, and niggas do it too. Now she got to go to the get together. You done dogged her out to the family, right? And you expect your family to be forgiving. They never let that shit go. Never. I see my great grandmother's partner. He cheated or whatever back in the day. He took care of my great grandmother forever, bro. Right? And when at our funeral, they didn't let the nigga ride in the limousine. He put his car in her name. They called the car company to come repo the car. He got another one. Or some shit that happened 30, 40, 50 years ago. She stayed. This is why you don't like dog certain shit you just don't say, bro. It's just certain things that's better left unsaid to the public. And obviously they probably need to continue to do counseling because she feels she got something on her chest that she want to get off her chest. It's obvious. She feel a certain type of way, but you sat through all of that. And once again, she put pedal to the damn metal through thick and thin. But these are the dudes that you want to be with. You don't want the dude that don't nobody else want or don't have the hoes or shutting the hoes. You want the dude that got the hoes chasing them. That's fine. But you got to deal with come with that. That's like, oh, I love this freak stripper chick. I'm a wifer, but you got to deal with come with that. I want this bad bitch. Everybody got to holler at her. Nigga shoot 1,000 shots. A nigga gonna make one. Let's keep it 100. It ain't much that curve when she get mad at you one day over some petty shit. It would even, somebody call, oh, that must be a bitch. Nah, another nigga holler. Now she sitting on a nigga lap smoking a blunt, hop on Facebook with you after I just fuck that nigga. Plenty of stories like that. Come on. You heard Drew Down, I forget what channel it was, say Faith did. In fact, he was there when Faith went in the room with Tupac. He sleep with white women doing this and that. Women are evil and sadistical like that. If that's the damn word. Cynical is what I was looking for. They want to hurt you 10 times more, and that's how they are. And she wanted to hurt Jock in that interview and let people know, who you had kids on, but you dogging me out in this magazine, in this interview, but you still with me. So who looks stupid at the end of the day? You drag your man on the internet, drag him to your family, but you run back to the nigga. Even when it's over, come on, man, you really use it as a learning experience. Unless a nigga did some foul shit. I heard a girl say she met a nigga in Baltimore, ran game, long story, robbed a bitch house. Okay, fair game. Nigga leave you with a package, whatever, with some STD, all right, fair game. Shit like that, fair game. Oh, he didn't take care of your kids, whatever, fair game. I get it. See somebody, boyfriend break up with him, he cleaned the house out, took everything, Mexican chick, just on the internet about a month ago. Fair game. But if you're gonna sit there and take the bad, the good, the ugly, the great, and the money and all the shit, go get a therapist. The internet's not a therapist. The internet won't forget. Your family won't forgive and forget. The internet won't forgive and forget. Keep your shit keep some things personal. He checked her. And that's something she already should have known. He probably already preached to her, but she said, you know what? I'm gonna take this opportunity to get my jab back. This is how I feel. They need to go talk to somebody. And he had kids, she got her jab back. She cheated on Jock. We all know that shit. Come on, let's not be stupid. But she don't feel like, they said what my man say, toxic king on Instagram. One of them niggas say, well, you said you cheated once. I'm 25, it's 25-1. You know what I'm saying? So they said when a woman fed up, they fed up. Even if you still with them, they still with you through the thick and thin, through the highs and the lows. She fed up. As simple as that. So it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Google Podcasts. The whole nine, dude. I appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. The link tree is the first link in the description. Make sure you check it out. Check what I've got going on. I'm always keep it updated. Peace.